everybody. Happy New Year. Welcome to Grace and Fire. My name is Glenda. I hope that each of you guys are having a wonderful day and that your new year is going phenomenal. I am so blessed. I went to the mailbox and I've got a couple of things to unbox. Well, actually, kind of already unboxed some of the items. So I thought I would go ahead and just show you what I got. Um, if you're in the chat, hello to each of you guys. Welcome. Hey, Scott, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So in my last mail call, I forgot to mention that Wendy at Hardneck Farms sent me something, and I want to take a second at the top of the show because I was so excited. She sent me 4 packages of seeds from her garden. She sent me orange habanero peppers and she sent me jalapeno peppers. And these are marigolds. Let's see. Big beautiful is what she said. And she also sent me long red cayenne peppers. So I just want to first off say thank you to Wendy. I am so excited. Each of these are going to go in my garden this year. So thank you. Hello to Aunt Lynn at the Ann Lynn Show. Hi, how are you? And we also have Tanya's Townhouse Garden. Welcome, welcome. And Little Ridge Farm. Howdy, howdy. I hope you guys are each having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day and a great new year to start with. I'm going to scooch this way because I think if I sit like that, that looks kind of funny with my plant. Kind of funny. So I'm going to scooch over. I just did some rearranging and so I'm getting used to this plant. I'm not sure. I may have to take the plant down. Hello, Rebecca. You're getting ready to drive soon, so you won't be able to chat. No problem. I do that a lot. I do it podcast style when I'm driving. I'll put somebody's live in and I don't get a chance to say hi. And so I'll run it through the car and just listen as I'm driving down the road so I can keep up with how everybody's doing and all that good stuff. So don't even worry about that. Hey, G Mama Grows, welcome, welcome. Well, I have a couple of other things that I received, so I'm going to grab they're over here. So that's why I'm turning this way. Recently, Bar Run Forge, make sure I say this correctly, Bar Run Forge had a giveaway. Congratulations. I believe they hit 2,000 subscribers. So congratulations to them. Hey, Ronnie, no problem. No problem. And one of the things that my husband and I love is things that are forged, homemade. Those are the best gifts or things for me to purchase. We have a local Indiana State Park, and right now I don't think they have somebody in their shop, in their forge shop, but they make all kinds of beautiful things. And I've bought wrought iron pieces before at this local state park. And right now, like I said, I don't think they have somebody, so because they've not been selling a whole lot. So we love to support forging YouTube pages and things. So I will tell Mr. Grayson Fire hello. And so anyhow, we are not usually in the chat with Bar Run Forge. We watch them on the big TV because Mr. Grayson Fire actually would like to learn to do that. And so we just really love it. I don't know that he's in the chat, Aunt Lynn, but I don't think he is, but I'll let him know. So anyhow, we love to watch Bar Run Forge. They're amazing. I don't know their names. One of them, I think, is a pastor, if I'm not mistaken. And then it's a father and son. I know that. I just can't remember their names. Isn't that awful? I should know better because we watch them every Thursday. But anyhow, so they had a giveaway and we won a towel rack. I mean, when I saw it, thank you, Troy and Eli. Thank you, Scott. I am bad with names, so I don't mean that in a bad thing. Like I tell people when I introduce myself, my name is Glenda. I'm not a witch, but I always tell people, think of the Wizard of Oz. I'm Glenda, the Good Witch of the North, and I go around telling people to tap their heels 3 times because there's no place like home. I'm bad with names. I'm horrible with names, so I don't mind. I have my own little jingle with my name. So Troy and Eli, thank you so much. But anyhow, um, when they do their live streams, I'm just going to tell you, I don't even know if it's going to show through on my camera very well, but it doesn't show the workmanship, I think, to the best. In person, the workmanship is impeccable. Um, they did a fabulous job. I mean, they have a website, and honestly, hey, Mr. Lazy Days and Jesse and Lisa. Let's see here. Um, you could win my drink. No, I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. Anyhow, I am so excited about this towel rack. I needed a new one. Actually, I'm not going to be using it in my bathroom. I am going to be using it upstairs in my craft room because I need one. And I'm telling you, they did a great job. So go back over and check out their YouTube page. And then from there, it'll take you to their website. And I'm sure, I mean, I don't know if they have this on there, but anyhow, I'm really excited. Thank you, Aunt Lynn. Thank you. Okay, so since Jesse and Lisa are here, I actually won. Look, I won a Honda CRV. I'm so excited. Jesse and Lisa give out the best gifts ever. I mean, I got a car, right? I won. How many of y'all have won something from Jesse and Lisa and got a car? Because maybe I'm feeling kind of special. I saw that and I had a chuckle at the post office. And it is Jesse and Lisa because there's their stickers on the side. So, like in the Oprah Winfrey face, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. I got a CRV. No, 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 no. Mr. Grayson Fire. And I won something. And it was funny. We were sitting there and he had his phone and I had my phone. And I am special. I got a car. Um, but anyhow, I won first. And then my husband like won one. And we're like sitting like 5 feet apart from each other. And we sat there, we're like, okay. We didn't mean to. I am special. Thank you. I don't know what kind of special, but I'm special. But anyhow, I got these gorgeous towels. Look at that for Christmas for next year. I Here's a confession that neither one of them knew. Okay, so obviously after Christmas, everybody does their after Christmas shopping. And for next year, Aunt Lynn, this is actually going to be in my decor because that's what I purchased before I won this. So this is going to be perfect for next year. I'm doing all deer theme next year. So, thank you so much. I'm so excited. And then now I think this is let's see here. This was part of mine too. The salsa cookbook. Um, Aunt Lan, your husband and I are going to sit and have to drool over this because we both like all things salsa. There is warm onion salsa, orange infused shrimp salsa, 3-berry salsa, rhubarb raspberry salsa. Now, Aunt Lan, rhubarb grows in our area, but yeah, that's going to be good. We're going to have to give that a try. It's here. Back to the wins. Who does that, right? Only Lisa and Jesse at Lazy Days Ahead. You get a car. But I don't put any content. Okay. Okay. So then, oh, I know I didn't win this. Okay, wait a second. Did you throw this book in there? I know that or did somebody else win this and it came to my house? We need to have a talk. Because I don't think I won this. I hope this didn't come to me and is this mine? Or is this somebody else's? The Backyard Chicken book. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna take a peek. If I have to send it back, I'm just gonna take a curious too. Did I win this? Or did you surprise me? Or is this somebody else's? And I need to take care of mailing it out. Tell me. Please tell me. I don't think I won this one. I'm confused. Trying to win. Just read the card. Okay. Read the card. Okay. I got that. Oh. Thank you. This is mine. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure because I don't want to like take somebody else's prize. Oh my gosh. I needed this. We're going to talk about what's been going on with my girls here in a second. But thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to try not to cry. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so back to this, and I'll get to my chickens in just a second. Okay, so cooking for the man cave. My husband is going to flip when he gets a chance to see this because he's been waiting for me to open this box so I can give it to him. I haven't given it to him yet. Oh my gosh. Beer cheese bread with onions. Hello. Broccoli, cheddar, cheese soup. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Beef, brisket, and beer. I mean, hello. Hello. Oh my gosh, there's so many good recipes. I can't wait to show him. And then, of course, is it Buc-ee's? I think is how you say it. Buc-ee's from the great state of Texas. Hey, Krabby. So I can't wait. I'm going to put that. I wonder if that'll fit. I think I'll make room on that board behind me. Put that there. So thank you so much. So much. Hey, Jamie. Welcome. Welcome. All right. So let's go ahead and I'll give you guys the update. If you saw my recent short, you will see that it is a Texas size bookmark. That's right. Gracie had passed away. She was a Black Astrolorp. She was the one, if you watch my videos, she was the one that would always sing in the videos. She was very friendly. So right before Christmas, I went out to go clean the coop because I go out and check on my girls every single day and clean their coop, and I just take a quick look at them. And I noticed Gracie was hunched over and wasn't moving, and I quickly scooped her up. At first, we thought maybe she was egg bound because she was standing there like she was. They look like a penguin. I mean, I guess is the best way I can put it to you. And we've had this happen before with egg binding. We had 2 other girls that this happened to, and we know how to get that egg, to come out. But in Gracie's case, that was not what was actually going on. In further inspection on, because I brought her in and just kind of monitored her, and then I was feeling down into her crop on the right hand side. So I don't know how it's showing up on my screen, but this is my right. On the right hand side of the screen, or sorry, on the neck, her crop was really full and pushed out. And for those who don't know, the crop is where all the food goes first, and then it's separated at that point, and then it'll go on to the gizzard and all that. Well, anyhow, so I started monitoring her to see if it would empty, because it's okay that crop fills up during the day. That's actually very normal. You want your chickens to do that. But at night, it is supposed to empty. Well, unfortunately for Gracie, it didn't empty. And if you own chickens, you know that there's not a lot of avian veterinarians that see poultry. So I went ahead and I did all my research. I follow a very well-known chicken keeper. And her name is Lisa Steele. She's an all-natural chicken keeper. And she suggested oil of oregano, and then also to give the poultry drench. And hopefully, it's not a guarantee, but hopefully it would open, and also to massage that gently. So I did, and she never got better. I didn't let it go too long. And oh, and yogurt, because essentially it's like thrush, so a fungal type illness. And so I gave her that and just kept massaging. And I made an executive decision right before Christmas to take her to a vet. And what I will say carefully is, instead of giving her one medication, he gave her, well, the one for like thrush, he gave her an antibiotic. And basically, I believe that that's what made it worse. He put it down her throat before I had a chance to tell him no. Um, so it got worse. And on Sunday morning, we had her in the house to kind of monitor her, in a pen, in a proper. We have a pop-up puppy play pen, so she was in there and we could see her. So I got up and she was starting to go at that point. So my husband got up and she actually looked up at me. She gave a little sound, sweet, like she was trying to sing. And within about 10 minutes, she passed. She passed at 8:05. We know exactly when. So it was a lesson for me as a chicken keeper. Um, I walked with a lot with that. I don't wish it on anybody. It's a horrible death. Like I said, it started right before Christmas, and her crop did empty, but I think it had descended by that point. Um, we are okay. My husband and I are okay. It was a lesson about chickens. We've never lost one, so she was our first. But no problem, no problem. Mwah, to Jesse. So anyhow, um, in chicken keeping, whether they're meat birds or they are egg layers or any other animal on the homestead or farm, you want to give them the best life that they could possibly have, and then their last day be the bad day. And honestly, I would say it was rough the last couple of weeks of her life. I did try, but she had a good life. She was spoiled. She was loved. She is missed by her flock mates. I go out there and I do notice that they are looking for her. It's really sad. Um, but she was buried. To to bring some light to this, Aunt Lynn knows this. I do give them a wonderful life. I do know that. Um, to bring some light, we had a used USPS box. So my husband put her in the USPS box and we buried her. And when he came back in, he said to me, he said, it's priority mail. She should be in heaven in 2 days and she's insured. Leave it to Mr. Grayson Fire to bring some light to all of this, because it was really hard on me, watching her go downhill. But but yeah, so she's buried out there, and and I am grateful for her and for her life, and I'm grateful for the eggs, and I'm also grateful for the singing, which I'm gonna miss. I do have another bird that's chatty, but not singing. So that's okay. It is what it is. And then by about 4:30 that afternoon, chicken math became a thing. So 9 hens minus 1 hen equals 11 in June. So we are adding to the flock. Um, and my neighbors are going to get a couple of hens, but 3 of them will be ours. So we are adding some babies. So stay tuned. We are really excited. Mr. Grayson Fire picked out his favorite kind of chicken. He wanted Polish. And I had to talk him out of it. So we compromised, okay? But he wanted the Polish ones where, if you don't know what Polish chickens are, it's like they got a big plume like this, and it comes in, and then they can see, but they can't see, but you can't see their eyes. And I told him, I said, I'm afraid that the other girls will attack those two, especially. Well, first there's gonna be an introduction. I'm gonna have to slowly introduce. I've already got that figured out how I'm gonna do it. I've already got a pop up, like, not a playpen, but it's like a little hut, so I can put it in there and the girls can see each other. And so they will be together, but they won't be together. There'll be some separation. But when it's time to let them come out, I'm afraid that the girls won't be able to see to get away. So we got a type of bird, two of them, and they will have mohawks right in the center. So I'm excited about the little mohawk birds, and he's gonna name them, and I will be excited to see what he ends up naming the two girls. So stay tuned. There's no official names for them just yet. I think he's going to wait until they get here and then take a look at them. And then I got one for myself. And of course, we order from Meyer Hatchery. We really like their birds. My first round with them was really good. I know other people who have ordered from Meyer Hatchery. I'm not affiliated, although I did sign up to get an affiliate link. But yeah, I really appreciate their facility too. It's very clean. They're based out of Ohio. I'm from Indiana, but we drove through the area and on our last trip up to New York, and they are in the middle of Amish country. The facility was very clean. The people are super friendly. The chicks looked wonderful. They had a bargain bin, so if you live near Meyer Hatchery, they have a bargain bin. Just go into the store. It's not online. But I'm not driving all the way to go get a bargain bin. I'm just going to have them mailed to the house because it is so far from my house. It's on the other side of Ohio, and anybody who's ever driven through it, especially if you go corner to corner, it's all day pretty much. So it'd be an all day trip one way and then an all day trip back. And I'm doing that for chicks. But if you do live there, they do have a bargain bin. But they also have other chicken supplies in the store too. Um, Very, very good company. They have a program called the Meal Maker. And for those who don't know, off of my original flock, Minnie, she's a white rock, she was our meal maker. I didn't know what the program was, but well, basically, I ordered 8 chicks the last time and I got 9, which is why I had 9, not 8. Um, and I didn't know for 4 weeks what a meal maker was. I thought it was food. I didn't realize it was an extra baby chick. And the idea with that is to donate the meat or the eggs of that bird to somebody in need. So we donate our eggs all the time to people in need. So it worked out really well for us, or family too. We do that as well. So so that is Minnie. And off of this order, I decided, because my chickens actually live on my property, to donate the meal maker to my neighbor who allows me to have chickens. They have their own flock. They wanted a couple more hens. And so they're getting my meal maker, and then I got them an extra one too, because you can't just introduce one chick to a flock. You really need to do it at least in pairs at very scratch minimum. I mean, it's not a good idea to do 2, but it can be done. You really want more chicks to introduce. But so yeah, so we're excited. So 5 little baby chicks are coming in June. So we are expanding the flock and we're moving forward. And what a great way to honor Gracie's life, is fresh new life. That's just kind of how I see it. But hubby and I are fine. We're good. It was a sad day, but then it was like, okay, let's get new chicks. So Jamie, you want to add more chicks to your flock. Oh, thank you so much for sharing out, Jamie. I appreciate it. So you're going to add more chicks. I'd love to know, do you have egg layers? Do you have meat birds? Um, and how many? And if you're a chicken keeper, let me know if you've got chickens too, you guys. I love being a chicken keeper. I tell people all the time that I've taking care of chickens is so much easier than taking care of a dog. I mean, we are dog owners, so we have two. So I love my dogs. Do not get me wrong. Um, but yeah, I think they're so much easier. So you have egg layers. Oh, that's fantastic. That's what we have. We have egg layers. Um, we we I keep telling my neighbors, somebody pinch me really hard because I can't believe I can have chickens legally in my city, which maybe has 6 or 7 thousand people. It's a small city. We're not allowed to have chickens. Yeah, I can drive 10 minutes down to the road in any city in any direction, and chickens are allowed. So I don't understand. And the cities are bigger. Like ours is tiny, but the cities that I'm talking about are much bigger. So something's not quite right with that. So you have 4 dogs. Hubby has turkeys as well. Oh, I know a turkey that if I could adopt her, she as a pet turkey. I know that's not what they're for. I know. But there's a turkey and her name is Henny. And Henny, she's not mine. I just friends of mine. And I go over and I'll pet her and I love this little turkey. She's so cute. You go pip pip and she'll pip 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 pip. And she doesn't like men, so Mr. Grayson Fire has been working with her every time he goes to see her, but she attacks him. Makes me wonder if something happened with a previous owner because my friends adopted this turkey so to give her a better life, and she's been living in spoiled land, but yeah, she just doesn't like men. So let's see here. My town has 4,000 people as of 2021. So you live in a big town too. Big, and I'm being sarcastic. Yeah. Yeah, I hear that. I'm in a small one too. So you have a grand cat staying with us for a couple of months. I have yet to meet the grand cat, Aunt Lynn. I need to come over. Oh, wait a minute. I saw her, but I didn't get to meet her. I just saw her because my husband brought the service dog, and that's okay. She's getting used to um, her new home or temporary home, I should say. So totally understand. Let's see. Are mostly Toms. The older they get, the ornery they get. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that about male turkeys, but they seem really beautiful. They thought Henny at first was a male. She's definitely a female. She's laying eggs, and they're they're just big eggs. I couldn't believe how big they were. I've never eaten them. They don't eat them. They just kind of smash them for the cats. So the cats eat them. They eat their chicken eggs. Let's see here. And her name is Snow. Yes, her name is Snow. I love that name. Such a beautiful name. Okay, so you two is it red bone coonhounds, one American bulldog, and one miniature Dachshund. Oh, that's so sweet. We have an American Cocker Spaniel, and she is going to be 15 pretty soon. Actually, I think like in 10 days she'll be 15. Um, we used to have an English Cocker Spaniel that we used to live in England and we brought her back to the United States with us. She died of aggressive stomach cancer several years ago, but she was the one that raised our American Cocker Spaniel that we have right now. Um, and in fact, she's not up here with me. Normally, she's up here with me for lives, but on the last couple of lives, she was panting pretty hard, and I don't want that to come through the camera. So she's hanging out with her daddy, which is cool. But then we have another dog, and he is a service dog, so he's working. He is a German Shepherd and a Standard Poodle mix. He's an odd looking dog, but he's, I call him my hot mess. He is so beautiful and so kind and so dedicated to his dad. Um, it's really amazing what service dogs can do. Uh, and when he came into the home, because of the two other spaniels that we had, I trained those other girls. Um, I thought I did a good job with my girls. And then I quickly realized that I didn't. But of course, he is a service dog. So the training that he got from the organization is, I mean, incredible. They really did a good job with him. Um, and like, for example, my husband falls and the dog will come in and brace him, but he knows it's getting ready to happen. And he literally will just kind of lock those knees, and then my husband can put his hands on the back. I've seen that one too many times. Um, and that's just one example of many things that he does. I don't want to go into all that because then I don't want to go into all the medical side of things, but it's pretty incredible. Um, and a lot of people, I do run into people who will put a service dog vest on their pet dog. And it's so discouraging to me because I have now turned into a bouncer for my husband because he's legally blind, so he can't see if there's a problem coming at him. We have had at the VA Medical Center several years ago, we had a Rottweiler lunge at my husband, and I literally had to get between the two of them because my husband can't see it. The dog, his service dog, doesn't react. He just looks up at my husband. But I literally had to like put myself between this Rottweiler and my husband and the dog, and throw my shoulders back and look the dog straight in the eyes. And the owner was like, "Well, it's your dog's fault." And I'm like, how is it my husband's dog's fault whenever we're just walking through the hallways and he's trained and your dog's not, you know? Um, and then we've also had people who have, we've been to stores where little dogs um, will be with that owner, and they literally lunge at my husband's dog. We'll be walking past, and the dog is my husband's dog's doing his job and not even paying attention to the other dog. And this little dog came running up and was, mouthing and growling. And I literally stomped on that leash because it was like that was the quickest thing I could do. Not the nicest thing, but I was protecting. And the owner got mad at me for doing that. And I'm like, is he a service dog? I mean, really? Did you just put a vest on him or what, So it's really hard for me. Thankfully, I've not gotten bit, but it's really hard. And I always tell people if I can leave my pet dog at home, which we have one, you can too. So, unless it's a place where dogs are allowed, I noticed that Home Depot, Lowe's, PetSmart, obviously, you can take your pets out. But I don't know how I got on that tangent. But anyhow, service dogs are pretty cool. They save lives. They are medical equipment on four legs. We've had the dog in our home for a few years now, and it was the best decision. My husband is still here and he's safe. So, hey, Carlene. So you're dropping in long enough to say hello to everyone from Florida. Oh my goodness. I bet it is gorgeous in Florida. I bet it's gorgeous. That actually is where the service dog is from. He's originally from Florida. It's a beautiful state. Beautiful. Hopefully the weather is gorgeous right now where you are at. And welcome, welcome. So anyhow, Has everybody had a good new year? Did you guys do anything to welcome in the new year that was fun? We are old fogies. I crawled into bed and went to sleep and woke up and had a nice breakfast. So, um, yeah, that's what we did. But we had a nice New Year's Eve. All of, let's see here, my older two kids and their spouses came in, and so we got to see them. You're in sunny, cold Maryland. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. So it is still sunny out. I do not have any lights on in my office. That's how much light we are getting. It looks like no, I don't have any lights on. It looks like there's light here, but that's not because that's close to the window. So I have no lights on, so it's sunny here. But it is cold, 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 cold. Let's see here. So 70 with lots of sunshine. Oh, 70s are like my favorite temperature. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is gorgeous, gorgeous. Um, and thank you, Antlin, for dropping the links. I was catching that. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Well, you guys, I just wanted to do a quick pop on and do some unboxing, say hello, and to give an update on little Gracie and what happened with that. But you know what? Life goes on and that's how it is. So anyhow, all right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time. Give somebody a hug too. Bye.